California reported a record number of coronavirus deaths yesterday and has more cases than any other state in the entire country. And yet these facts did not stop people from gathering closely for a party that bar owners say was meant to honor first responders. The drinks were flowing, the music was blasting inside this Hollywood bar on Friday night. Our crew spotted dozens of maskless people drinking cocktails, not practicing social distancing. Social media posts from this event ultimately led to an internal investigation of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. And CNN's Kyung La was there. Kyung, first, talk to us about what you saw, what you witnessed when you arrived.
Well, it was as if I stepped into a time machine and were transported back to before the pandemic. That's exactly what this looked like. Now, CNN was alerted to this indoor event inside a bar occurring on Friday evening ahead of the event. We were told by the source that 100 to 150 members of law enforcement would be gathering indoors, this establishment. So not exactly sure what we would see. We went to Sassafras Saloon in Hollywood. It's in the center of Hollywood, and it was plainly visible from the sidewalk. You could see the lights on inside, the music going, people very close proximity to one another, no masks, no social distancing, drinking and having a great time. A man inside the bar did come out and speak with us and said that all the people inside, they all work at the same place, that they had all been tested, that it was all perfectly fine. We spoke with the spokeswoman for the owners of the bar who said that this had been rented by someone who wanted to honor first responders, but she would not confirm which agency was inside. So the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, after some of the video was floating around in social media, did conduct an internal investigation and said they could not identify anyone inside as one of their employees. But just a short time ago, the LA County Department of Public Health did respond to CNN and issued this statement saying, quote, "We are investigating reports of a private indoor party and remind all businesses that have been ordered to close indoor operations that there are no exceptions. This is exactly the situation that puts our entire community at unnecessary risk." Anna?
I just can't get over this was an event involving first responders, people who should know better, for one, and two, who've been more directly impacted by this pandemic than others.
And that was what led to the original tip to CNN, the deep concern that first responders, just like everybody else you see in California, needs to chip in and operate by the same ground rules, that there cannot be any partying indoors in a bar. And that's why we're seeing such a strong statement from the Public Health Department that regardless of who you are, you have to abide by these rules if we're going to snuff out this pandemic.